What's going on, everybody? It's your big homie, the armchair operator, and today I have two very special guests in the building. We have my guy Mike, Mr. Blacksmith from Team Blacksmith, and then I got my brother Ricky from RN Tactical in the building. What's going on, y'all?
What's up? What's up?
Not much, man. We're here to have some fun today, bro.
Oh, we got some good ones today, man. This is going to be a good matchup.
Yeah, we got some pretty cool toys at the table today.
Yes, we absolutely do. So today we're talking about 2011s again, but really two special 2011s. These two 2011s actually take the P211 magazines. So we're talking about, of course, the Sig P211 GTO, and we got that new Oracle Defense 2311 Pro Elite in the building.
Yes.
Yes,
this is definitely going to be a good matchup. I mean, weight-wise, the GTO, that thing is nice. But I'm really looking forward to putting these side by side. It's going to be good.
I can talk about the GTO because I had the opportunity to shoot it yesterday. But the Oracle Defense, Oracle Arms, I didn't shot it yet, so I will have to wait on that one a little bit.
Okay.
Do you have any experience with the Oracles, or this be your first
shot
time?
Mike, the other one that you had.
Yeah, that was
No, not yours. It was the other guy that we found. What was a Guardian? We was a Guardian that was taking a training.
That's right,
yeah.
Okay.
So
that was Just Punk.
Yeah.
You Instagram tag, check them out.
Okay. All right. Awesome. So essentially all we're really going to do is just give our first impressions on each pistol, some of the things that we like, some of the things that maybe that we don't like, and then we're going to run some drills and just give you our honest opinion on each one and see which one comes out on top. All right. So without further ado, we're going to transition real quick, and then we're going to dive into each one real fast, and then we're going to go and run it.
All right, that's what's up.
All right, guys, welcome back. So I'm going to turn this over to my esteemed colleague, Mr. Blackson. And Mr. Blackson, if you could just give us your, I would say, your initial assessments on both handguns and see how they feel to you in hand and the different features, and just talk about, your opinions on it.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna first go with the OA Defense 2311, which is mine, which I am more familiar with. I did do a review on this, but the one thing I do like about this is especially the new grip they came out with. OA Defense really thought this one out. When they tagged it Pro Elite and I knew the ports were coming with it, I was like, I'm gonna sit back and wait. Now this one is coming in at a sticker price of a little over $3,000.
Spicy.
Now, yeah, a little bit spicy. I was on the fence with it, but to them, they did give me a discount on it, so big ups to OA Defense. I did a review on this on SHOT Show. But the features of this, of course, it has the ambidextrous thumb safeties, deleted grip safety, no grip safety at all. Beautiful triggers coming in around 3.11 ounces. We did the trigger pull. Has the ports, 2 ports. Now, surprisingly enough, this is pretty light. It's pretty light. It's not as heavy as the GTO that we're going to be taking a look at. But also the ambidextrous thumb rest, ambidextrous slide release, slide locks that it has on there. The mag release is reversible. But overall, this feels real great in the hand. The ergonomics is beautiful. That's the one thing that attracted me to the OA Defense 2311. Just overall, just a great performing gun. And the optic system. Now, it comes with 3 optic plates, which I do like. It comes with the RMSC plate, the Delta Point Pro, and the RMR. Now, specifically just the RMR, as you can see, the rear sights, you code witness set up front. So you can't put the SRO, you can't put the RMR HD on this. So it's strictly for the RMR by Trigicon. But I do like the plating system that it comes with. And of course, it comes with suppressor height front sights, so you can co-witness with the rear sights that come on the plate system. Now, I went with the Delta Point Pro. I do like this. And I do consider this more of a duty tactical gun. Okay. I may try to run it in the competition one day, but overall, with the integrated thumb rest and everything else, I do like it. Now, the grip is very unique. But I do love the grip, the texture, the stippling on there. Really locks your grip on there.
All right, awesome.
But now we get into the Sig Sauer P211 GTO. When I first picked this up, in comparison to the 08 Defense 2011, this thing has some nice weight to it. Beautiful in every sense of the word. And they have similar ergonomics, similar functionalities and designs with the ambidextrous slide lock, slide releases. Of course, ambidextrous thumb safeties. This does have a grip safety. Now, I think it's better than a lot of them out there, even the higher end ones. This one is definitely better. It just doesn't take too much pressure to engage the grip safety, which I do like. That comp, now they have an opportunity to shoot this once.
Okay.
I got 10 rounds through it, but that's about it. But
I was gonna get more than that today.
I know, I was excited about that, but beautiful comp setup. And I love the plate system. My man, arms operator can get into the plating system better than I can, but I'm excited about this one. You know, you beat me to the punch on this baby. I love this. Ergonomics is great. Ergonomics, I love the grip, everything else. It's just one great design. So big ups to Sig Sauer coming out with this nice one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ricky, mi hermano,
What's going on?
your assessment on both. What are you thinking?
So, you know, like this one, like I said, I didn't try it yet. You know, like Mike says, they got similar ergonomics. One thing that I like about this one is, you know, that they got the grip safety. That doesn't have the grip safety, but it doesn't bother me on 2011s. But I don't know, I cannot give you that much because I didn't try it yet. I want to know how the actually work.
Right.
But if I got to give you one up on this one, it would be the grip.
Yeah, the grip is different.
I like how I feel the grip, right?
Yeah.
But other than that, I think that they're kind of similar. I think after that, I got to shot it first to think, you know, so we can work a list of pro and con.
Yep.
But so far, I think they both great guns. This one got a little gas pedal here, that's a plus. I don't know, man. They feel like both of them, they're great quality 2011s, man.
So what's the price point on the GTO?
GTO is about $2,400.
So we're looking at like $500-600 difference.
Yeah.
That's a big factor right there.
that's a
We're
huge
talking
factor.
about quality versus money wise.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if we're looking at slide to frame fit, like I said, the 08 Defense 2311 or the 08 2311 is not moving. It's pretty tight.
Let's see that.
Let's see what we got.
Just a little bit movement, but the action, very nice. Let's see what
That I can see. That one is a little bit oversprung.
Yeah, I did say that. It's a little oversprung. I would put a lighter spring weight in here. It's probably like a 12-pound.
You can, like, because sported, you can go down as light as 10.
Yeah.
Now, I believe, don't quote me on this, but I believe the springs for the 320 DH3 are the same as this. If I remember from the one that I had. So if you wanted to put a lighter spring in there, I'm pretty sure you could find one and just drop it in. Because they use like a very similar guide wire system.
Okay. Yeah, that's the only thing I would change about the 2311 is the recoil spring. Put a lighter one in there.
Yeah.
But again, it's meant to be a duty gun.
Yeah.
One thing I will say is I always like the look of the Oracle Defense pistols. And I had the full size, you know, the basic one that came out a few years ago. And to me, it looks, I don't want to say it looks mean, but it looks like a duty gun.
No, it looks like it's meant to work.
Yeah.
It's definitely a workhorse. And that GTO, all right.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what we should do now? We should start shooting those things, bro.
I agree. I agree 100%.
We should start right. Bam, 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 bam.
Let's get some rounds down range, y'all. So just give us a minute and we'll be right back with you. All right, guys. Mr. Blacksmith is going to run these beautiful firearms for you. Whichever one you want to run first, we're going to run the GTO.
That's right. 6 Sauer P11 GTO. Put some rounds down range on this baby.
All right.
Excited about this one.
All right, my brother. Send it when you're ready.
Woo! 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 Nice, nice.
What you thinking, Mike?
I mean, the barely no recoil on this. The nice crisp trigger pull on this coming around what 3.8,
Yeah, something like
3.8,
that.
yeah, was the
3.8.
average.
3 pounds 8 ounces.
Yeah.
Love it. Very nice. The action, that comp works. Comp works. This thing is beautiful.
And you know what is crazy? That's a 3D print comp.
Yeah.
No,
3D print. Yeah.
I wasn't thinking too much of that. I was like, you know what? It's going to be something that's going to like just crack eventually, but
It does the job, right?
yeah, this comp works, man.
We
Beautiful.
talked about that at first when we first saw it. It was just like, oh, I don't know how I feel about a 3D printed compensator, but
Yeah, I mean this shoots great. The action, very crisp, not too much recoil. I mean, really no recoil whatsoever. So this is perfectly. This has the right recoil spring in it.
Yeah.
What's it like? 7, 8?
8 pound.
8 pounds.
So that comes with two. It comes with the 8 pound installed, and it has a 10 pound in the box.
Yeah, definitely keep the 8 pound on this one. Now that's what the 2311 needs, and there's definitely a lighter recoil spring. But that one right there, whew, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, guys, now we got that OA 2311 Pro Elite. Oh, how's it going to stack up to that P211 GTO? Let's find out. Woo! All right, so
Teamwork, brother.
the 2311 compared against the P211. Now, all right, so in my opinion, the GTO, the weight and the comp actually works better than the ports on the 2311. I do like the ergonomics of the 2311 over the P211. But overall action, performance, yeah, something about the GTO, it's just the weight, perfectly balanced. In comparison to the 2311, it's lightweight, the ergonomics, toss up.
Close to call, huh?
Yeah, but like I said, the added weight really gives the edge to the GTO in my opinion. They're both great performing guns. Ergonomics, I do prefer the 2311 over the GTO, but this is definitely a flatter shooter, better recoil. Like I said, the 2311 is oversprung, but this one is done just right with that 8 pound recoil
8
spring.
pounds.
Yeah, so yeah, the P211 on that one.
I think
P211.
Sig GTO came back in the game with that gun.
Yeah,
I think
did.
so too, yeah.
They did.
After all that struggle, controversy with the P320 and stuff like that,
Yeah,
I think that's gonna help out. That gun is at some point.
Yeah, that's the come up gun right there. But
That's the comeback.
I'm
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna have to get that one.
Oh, well, speaking of that, shameless plug, this was courtesy of Frank from the Bunker Gun Shop. Big shout out to Bunker Gun Shop for
right.
supporting all of our channels, basically. We definitely appreciate that. But I remember the day Frank called me, I was at work, and he goes, yo, look what we just got, the only one in the shop. And I looked at the picture and I'm like, man, I don't know if I can make it. He said, listen, it's the only one. So I said, well, look, let me see what I can do. The next day I went down there, I said, listen, that's coming home with me.
Here we go. There's
Yeah.
a nice pickup, man. Nice pickup.
Yeah, man. Let me get some rounds with the Oracle arms and then run it next to that and see how it is. And then my man Ricky Pro shooter. If you don't know, you're gonna learn today.
Getting there, getting there, getting there, getting there.
But yeah, man, let's do it. Let's put a few rounds down and see how they work.
All right, let's do it.
All right, we have the Oracle Defense 2311 Pro Elite. First and foremost, now y'all know I have a review on the original Oracle Defense 2311 full size. Definitely check out that review for more information. But I will say that this gun feels way better in the hand than the previous model. I really like the texture on the grip here. They look like triangles, like a diamond texture almost. And I love the fact that they deleted the grip safety, first and foremost. The other thing that I really like about the Oracle Defense guns are the width of the safety. So I don't know if you can see the width of the ambi safeties here. It makes it really easy to get a good shelf. So when I'm presenting the gun, it just gives you just a little bit more to grab onto, something that I think the GTO lacks. We have a raised magazine release, so that way you can really get that magazine release without breaking your grip too much. And it's really nice. But enough talking, let's do some shooting. Let me find the dot. So, let's see. It feels really good. It reminds me a little bit of the original one. It's obviously less recoil because of the lightning cuts and the compensators in the barrel. But it is a very well shooting gun, for sure. Definitely like that. Now I have a few hundred rounds through the GTO already. Oh, this thing is getting kind of hot. I have a few hundred rounds through the GTO already. Yeah, I agree with Mike on this one. When it comes to shooting performance, I would have to pick the GTO. Even though it doesn't have the wide safeties as the Oracle Defense, there's just something about the balance of this gun with the 3D printed compensator. Really just hits home for me.
Yeah, I have to agree on that. It's both are great guns. When we're talking about price point, where you really want to spend your money at, it just comes down to me the features and the functionality, ergonomics of each one. Like I said, you got the integrated thumb rest that you can change out, the extended mag release, and like what you touched on, the wide thumb safeties.
Mm-hmm.
But whoever likes a grip safety, I'm not a particular fan of them no more. I wish they all come pinned or just don't have them at all. But like I said, but that grip safety, perfect, no issues. I know guns that $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 more than that one where the grip safeties suck. I won't name names.
Why not?
No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. But
I mean, we can, but
I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
Some
better
grip
keep it
safeties,
quiet.
they just work. They just work. So big shout out to Sig GTO on that one. Great model. And 08 Defense. Look, these guys are coming out the gates with some really quality, affordable double stack 1911s without a doubt.
Actually, but that GTO, without shooting it, you can grab it in your hands and you can say, God damn, this quality.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah, the weight is definitely there.
But don't get me wrong, it will be some haters out there without grabbing it. Oh no, that's a 6 hour. I don't want to deal with it.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Just because it got the name on it.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
But I'm sorry to tell, but haters, you don't know what you guys are missing out.
Yeah.
Because it's a great gun, bro. We gotta give it out. We
Yes.
gotta give it out to them. They did an awesome 2011 there for me. I think.
Like I said, I got the P226 X5 Legion. Absolute dream to shoot that. It's I can't find too many SIGs to shoot. I love the X Macro. I love the P226. But right now, that P211 screaming at me right now. Screaming. Buy me.
Yeah, I don't
now.
know. I might have to do an investment and get something like that because I just shot it yesterday. I just put a maybe 100 rounds on the video that I did,
Mm-hmm.
and I fell in love with it.
All right, man. Let's get behind these, man. Let's get behind them.
Yeah. Now, one thing I will say for the credit of the Oracle Defense here, the Pro Elite, if you're someone who's sensitive about weight, let's say you have to carry a gun all day long, or if you're running a match, heavier guns tend to wear on you over time in terms of your belt, in terms of target transitions and so on. So you might find that something like the Oracle Defense here would be a better fit for you just because it's a naturally lighter gun.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely a heavy gun. Like, I shoot a heavier gun. My CC Shadow is heavy as can be.
Oh,
and by the end of the day, I feel it, my arms and everything, I feel it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I know what you mean when you're trying to shoot a heavy gun on a match, especially when you got like 10 plus stages.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's a workout.
Yeah,
You will
definitely is.
definitely sleep well for sure.
All right, so the overall performer would be the P211. But both of them are great pickups, whatever people decide to do. But
I agree. I agree with Mike.
You
on
know
this
what?
one.
Didn't shoot this one yet.
Yeah, come on, man. You got to put some rounds
Damn,
through.
you guys didn't let me shoot it.
Put some rounds through, brother. We got magazine. Listen. Let's see if these TTI base plates will fit in that. It should.
Oh yeah, it fit.
All right, get some.
There you go, Mike. You can get Mike. Now you can order some TTIs.
I'm gonna do that.
I don't know, but that red is kind of like.
That's my dot.
What you thinking, brother?
Hey, you feel amazing, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would I compare it to the GTO?
Mm-hmm.
No.
And which way? Good way, bad way?
I would not even compare because I don't know, man. GTO, obviously the GTO ports are way bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Obviously gonna work. He's gonna do his job, right? But quality wise, for me, the 22, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, quality wise, they feel good.
Yeah.
Now, that one with the compensator, the GTO, I want to do a comparison. This one and the XC.
Say less. I just happen to have a staccato XC right here, so we done reached the bonus portion of the video. So I think as far as the Oracle Defense and the P211 GTO, I think we're pretty much in agreement that the GTO is a better shooting gun.
Yeah, absolutely.
It is a better shooting gun, but quality, that Oracle Defense is
I mean, if it had a lighter recoil spring,
Oracle arms.
Yeah.
Yeah, the OA Defense.
Yeah, the OA, yeah, the OA, but I don't know. It just feel like super mega like.
It does give you the opportunity to put more ports. It already has the
That is
cut there
true.
up top,
Without having to cut the slide.
Yeah.
So that is something.
And
to
you can
consider.
do more on the sides.
Good.
Yeah.
See,
So
look at that.
does give you a little bit more
A little more
upgrades
leeway. Yeah.
with the porting.
Let's send it over DSC Gunworks right away.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I could definitely see them doing that. But yeah, man, they are both great guns. All right, so you have our assessment here. I think we're pretty much in agreement as far as shooting performance wise. The GTO is pretty much going to take this versus.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
But make no mistake, both are high quality pistols. And now, you know, to the credit of the Oracle Defense, there's a lot more that you can do with this, I think, out of the box, because you have the milling and the slide. So if you want to send your firearm to say either DSC Gunworks or Skips Guns or whoever and get some more ports,
Yeah. You don't gotta cut the slide now. It's just,
at all. So, I mean, personally, I would recommend both of these, but as always, it's ultimately up to you which way you want to spend your dollars. But anyway, I'm going to end it there. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. Let's get this discussion popping. And as always, thank you so much for watching. This is your big homie with Mr. Blacksmith and RN Tactical. We're signing out, y'all. Peace.
Peace.